What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have some anime news for the channel. It is the winter 2026 anime season lineup has just been announced, and we're going to be going through it, seeing what we get to look forward to in the beginning of 2026 in this first anime season of the year, and see what we're going to cozy up to on those cold winter nights, and just see what other cool things are going to be happening with anime. So as always, we're on Crunchyroll. We are checking out, what the seasonal lineup is, and we've done this for a while now. We've had a couple of them. It's been probably around a year since we started doing anime news and adding that to the channel. So we guys hope you guys enjoy that. So let's get into it and let's talk about what we're going to be seeing in the beginning of 2026. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. All right, well, we're getting into it. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Freer and Beyond Journeys, and Season 2 and more join Crunchyroll this anime season. So here we go. In this article, we'll look at season picks, simulcasts, and continuing winter simulcasts. So we're going to get Jujutsu Kaisen starting early, January 8th, with a dub airtime still TBD. The culling game begins in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, pushing Yuji and his allies to their limits. We're going to have the guy from the Jujutsu Kaisen movie go after Yuji, so that's going to be interesting. We're also going to have Freer and Beyond Journeys and Season 2. I actually haven't finished Season 1. I kind of got into the middle of it, and I just got onto other things. So we're going to have On the Road to Ende, Freerin confronts past bonds and rising threats with her newfound party. So there's that. And then that's going to be January 16th with again, TBA dub time. I feel like these aren't going to be dubbed at the exact same time. I feel like they're going to be a couple weeks behind. Oshinoko, which I honestly didn't know was on Season 3. I didn't know that was on Crunchyroll. Again, I have to check that out. Again, January 14th, TBA on the dub, but if it has a TBA dub, it means there's going to be a dub. So B Komachi is about to get their big break as Ruby continues her pursuit of the truth. I've heard this is a really good one that people really like. We're getting Core 2 of the final season of Fire Force. That's going to be January 9th, dub time TBA. As Chaos spreads, Shinra and Company 8 fight to stop a final world-ending blaze. And then, Hell's Paradise is getting a Season 2. I watched this on Netflix, so I didn't even know this was on Crunchyroll. But yeah, Hell's Paradise is getting a Season 2, January 11th. That could be really cool. Gabimaru fights to find the elixir and escape the island ahead of an approaching celestial war. Dub time TBA. That'll be interesting. Oh, I got another one here. Sentenced to be a hero. This looks like a new one. A convicted goddess killer is condemned to a cycle of eternal punishment of battling hordes of enemies. That's interesting. January 3rd, DBA on the dub time. Could be a fun one. Sentenced to be a hero. That's kind of funny. Then new winter 2026 simulcast. Of course, Oshinoko. So maybe this is the first time it's being put on Crunchyroll, which I don't know. Does that mean it won't have seasons 1 and 2? But we'll have to wait and see. 'Tis time for torture. Princess Season 2. A Gentle Noble's Vacation Recommendation. Those just like subs. A misanthrope teaches a class for demi-humans. That looks like it'd be interesting. That's got an adventure's daily grind at age 29. And anyways, I'm falling in love with you, season 2. Slice of life. But anyways, so let's look at the different. So traumatized teacher meets demi-human students and discovers path to hope. 29-year-old adventurer's peaceful life changes after rescuing an abandoned girl from being eaten by a slime. That's the adventure's daily grind. And then the Anyway, I'm falling in love with you is Mizuho and her childhood friends find themselves swept up in yet another whirlwind of emotions this season. So the thing is like girl falling in love with all of her friends at once. Blue Mimburo, that doesn't look like something that has a dub. Dark Moon, The Blood Altar is going to be January 9th. At a vampire-filled academy, a new student's arrival stirs desire, secrets, and danger. And then we got Dead Account, January 10th. A toxic streamer secretly fights for his sister until occult horrors invade his life. It's interesting. We got Easygoing Territory Defense by the Optimistic Lord. That's something that looks like it also doesn't have a sub. Fate, Strange Fake. Fire Force Course. Freerun. They're doing Golden Comway, the final season. The search for the hidden gold enters its final chapter in the latest season of Golden Comway. Hanakimi. To be near her idol, Mizuki disguises herself as a boy at an all-boys school prom. They're now roommates. Lovely. Hell's Paradise. In the Clear Moonlit Dark, January 11th. Yoi, a girl nicknamed Prince, meets Ichimura, also called Prince. They grow closer, blah, blah, blah. Isekai office worker. The other world's books depend on the bean counter. One of those title things. Ooh, I like this one. Jack of all trades. Party of none. December 31st. So before the year ends, a solo adventurer aims to make an ultimate comeback after he's abandoned by the hero party. It's interesting. Journal of the Witch. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Kaya-chan Isn't Scary. Kunan the Sorcerer Could See. These are all MF Go Season 3. Tension spikes in MF Go Season 3 as Kanata pushes back his limits. Or pushes limits on ever riskier tracks. So that's obviously something that has multiple seasons. My Hero Academia Vigilante Season 2 is getting Season 2 January 5th. Koichi steps up as threats rise, pushing the Vigilante into their toughest battles yet. So that's getting another season, so that's pretty cool. Noble Reincarnation. Born blessed, so I'll obtain ultimate power. But that just looks like a sub right now. Roll over and die. January 8th. When betrayal pushes her to the brink, Flume unlocks a deadly power to reclaim her fate. So, And then Sentenced to be the Hero, January 3rd. We talked about that one. Shiboyugi playing death games to put food on the table. Trapped in a mansion of death games, Yuki turns her strange profession into survival. Okay. We also got anything else? Daily life of part-time torturer, Demon King's Daughters, Too Kind, The Holy Grail of Eris. Those are all subs only. The Invisible Man is soon to be wife, The Outcast season 6. This one has a dub. The villainess is adored by the prince of the neighbor kingdom. A woman will have to chart a new path when she's reincarnated into her favorite Otome game, and a new prince proposes. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. That's just a sub. Trigun, Stargaze. Vash faces millions. Knives organization as new colonists arrive, deciding the fate of the panicked world. Tune in to the Midnight Heart. An anonymous streamer, Apollo, starts one man's journey to find the performer behind the dynamic voice. It's kind of interesting. That could be interesting. Slice of life. Wash it away. You and I are polar opposites. She's outgoing. He's shy. High school love gets awkward when opposites collide, and courage is the real test. You can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friends. Okay, so this is like growing up with changes everything when a boy notices his childhood friends a little too much. And we still got a bunch to be announced here. We got 6 more. Not a lot of returning shows that we're used to. Of course, Beat Break still going on. No sub yet. Or no dub yet, sorry. Of course, yeah, we got To Your Eternity's going to continue on. It's been really great so far. So we're going to continue to watch that. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, there's not a huge amount of returning titles like there was last January. Oh my gosh, there was so much returning titles. I mean, you got My Hero Vigilante, so that's kind of cool. You got Jujutsu Kaisen. You got a couple of returning titles, but like not big ones anyways. You got Hell's Paradise, which I think was really popular on Netflix. You got Freerun, that's going to be really big. Golden Kamuy. I guess there's Fate. I guess there's a Fire Force. That'll be the end of Fire Force 2. I guess there's a few in there. It just seems like there's not a lot. Oshinoko. There's a couple, but just big names, especially for Crunchyroll. So yeah, it just seems kind of a little bit more new stuff. And of course, no One Piece until April. So there's going to be One Piece is going to finish up. Egghead, we're going to be done Egghead at the end of this month. And then no new One Piece till April. So, and I'm not sure when in April it actually is when it's coming back. So we'll have April. And then in the meantime, we'll probably get one more dub batch. In least probably like in January, February. And that'll bring us up to date with the sub basically, or like within a couple episodes of the sub. So that'll be interesting as well. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It'll be interesting. I think there's gonna be exactly like 12 to like 14 episodes to get between is what the difference is going to be once they finish off at the end of December. So we'll see about that. But let me know your guys' thoughts about all this. What are you guys excited for in the winter? Are you excited for Frieren? Are you excited for Jujutsu Kaisen or Oshinoko? Really, really good titles. Are you excited to finish off Fire Force with me? I'm definitely going to be watching that one. And there's some other stuff on this list that looks really kind of cool, and I wouldn't mind trying out myself. But that's all the time we have for this. And we're going to be, continue to bring you guys anime news whenever we can. If we get an update on the, what if there's any other really cool shows that get thrown into those last 6 slots, we'll bring that to your guys' attention as soon as we can. And hopefully we'll just continue having a really good time watching anime in the winter season when we're hibernating in our houses because it's too darn cold outside. But looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.